have to make at least another 3 score and enough,
Hand me the
but
card.
3 would be better. What do you want here? I don't know you.
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig.
Radzig Kobyla, the king's hetman. I see.
I'm here to place you under arrest.
I gathered as much. And you came alone. Ha! Very daring of you, I must say.
I'll manage. Sometimes even a king can be deposed without an army.
So I'm a king now, and you want to dethrone me? By the way, who betrayed me?
It was your lackey.
Rapoda. So we're even at last. He saved me from the gallows, what?
Waiting for you in the dungeon.
That would certainly be a joyful reunion. But I hope you don't imagine I'm just going to follow meekly after you like a lamb to the slaughter.
And where would you want to go?
Anywhere. Anywhere else is preferable to Kobyla's dungeon.
Really? You can't go to Moravia. The Margrave himself is after you there. And in Bohemia, the kings may change, but the coin remains, my friend.
What do you mean?
Whoever gets to be king, they can't afford to have someone forging money.
Do you think I'm doing this on my own?
No, but when the kingdom's back in order and it'll be time to shut this little operation down, they'll be only too happy to let you take the blame. Counterfeiting money gets no clemency.
It doesn't matter. Kobyla will string me up from the highest tree in any case.
Maybe, but you're very shrewd and very persuasive, and you might know a few things that are worth more than your life. It's up to you. Either you give yourself up and try to make a deal with Sir Radzig, or you'll be on the run for the rest of your life.
A deal with Sir Radzig. It's true they say he's a canny man.
If you cooperate, you stand a chance.
Oh, very well then. May as well climb straight into the maw of the beast.
So let's go. Master Fafar will be itching to ask you a few questions.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fafar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
Oh.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more.
Whatever you command.
Jezkeh refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see...
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Bernard to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak...
I'll try to get something out of him.
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Won't spend it on food.
Greetings, good.
Good luck, then.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus and prunes. Have a look at these cucumbers, they'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
Radzig will keep me alive only as long as it takes to get everything I know out of me. You, on the other hand. So I want to be sure that the secrets my life depends on...
So come on, out with it. Tell me everything you know.
Very well, ask me anything you want.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in... A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, and there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't...
How did you come to hear of all this?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all...
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men,
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it.
Where can I find the recruiting?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned...
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his...
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you...
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the...
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being...
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Vegetables, fruits, apples,
Rolls and
cucumbers,
pretzels.
onions. Come get them.
Greetings, good man.
Hey. So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezkeh claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the...
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved...
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn! So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezkeh is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Jezkeh didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything.
I'm not sure where to start.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept... Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. What we want is for the Crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Jezkeh went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very... But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrest, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.